Hello everyone, welcome back to Simbright Fashion Academy YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial. So in today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to make this particular ruffles on a basic sleeve. So for these ruffles we have on the basic sleeve, it will require you to have your basic sleeve cut. So once you cut your basic sleeve, next is going to be, I'm going to trace out my basic sleeve, and it is on this sleeve we are going to make our ruffles. So I'm tracing out my basic sleeve right now. So I'll just trace it to the length I want the sleeve to be. So I just want the sleeve to get up to that point. So I'm taking away my basic sleeve, and this is it. So I'll just cut out my sleeve and then I'll start up my ruffles. So this particular ruffle that you have for this particular sleeve is very easy to make. Very easy to make. All you need to do is, if this is your sleeve, just open it up, hem the part they hem, and make sure you add your necessary seam allowances. Then the first ruffle will go on this sleeve and it will be attached together to the bodies. Okay, you will leave 0.5 inch seam allowance. I'm just drawing on this line because there is no seam allowance. 0.5 inch seam allowance, then you mark. Then these ruffles are going to be sewn at random. Okay, it's going to be sewn at random. What I mean by sewing at random is you just mark your chalk lines, just mark your chalk lines on the sleeve. Some you even bring them close. Okay, this lines is, I'm just pretending I'm sewing this so you can see what I did. So on these lines, all my ruffles, I'm going to sew them. So that is the only way you can achieve this. So to make this ruffle, you are going to use your organza fabric or any fabric of your choice. So if I'm using my organza fabric, I'll use this paper to demonstrate my fabric. So the fabric I'll be working with will be, it depends on your length. You can do from here 5 inches, okay? So when you place it on fold, you have 10 inches. Then when you sew off, you return back to 4 inches. That's when you sew half an inch the other way. So this is exactly the fabric, organza fabric I'll be using. There are so many kinds of organza fabric in the market right now. There's this thick shiny one called organdy, and we have some others. So just go ahead and choose a firm organza. The organza fabric that is used for this dress is not that light, so if you are making your choice, make sure you choose a quality one. So your ruffle, your organza will be cut straight. Okay, it is going to be cut straight, and this ruffle is a pleated ruffle. Okay, unless you want to make gathers to it. But if I'm working on this dress, the first one will go in here. As you can see, I'll just pleat anyhow. I'll do both kissing pleat, I'll do both box pleat, sometimes I'll even gather with my hand, just put enough of it together, you understand? Then we'll start again my pleating, so by the time you sew to the dress, it goes up for you. So the same measurement of 5 inches by a very long length you can achieve. Okay, so right here I will not tell you to go and start measuring these lines to find out how many you are going to multiply or whatever. You can just cut as long. You can get yourself 2 yards of organza for one sleeve. Okay, because you are going to place the organza on fold. Okay, when you get your organza, you place it on fold. So by the time you cut 2 yards at 10 inches, 10 inches length, 10 inches, and start gathering them very close. If you look at these ruffles, you can see they are very packed up. So your lines has to be close to each other. Once you are done with this first one, next you now start packing here, sewing your stitches, you know. Just keep playing with it, making any kind of pleats, random pleats, make it box, make it kissing, make it together, you know, as I just demonstrated. So that is how to go about this particular sleeve. Okay, so this is a subscriber's request and I decided to illustrate this. Okay, and I believe this illustration is helpful to you. So at the end of the day, after sewing all your ruffles, you just go ahead to your machine and close up the seam and turn it, then sew to the sleeve. Of course, you have an idea of how to go about it. So the cutting is straight, nothing more, nothing less. Place some fold and gather right on the sleeve as you are sewing it. So if you wish to, you know, you don't want your seams to show on the other part of the sleeve, you can cut a lining for it, okay, to cover it. Once you are done sewing, you sew the same pattern, you use it to cut your lining, sew it and turn it so nobody sees what happens in that ruffle. So that is how to go about this particular ruffles, and I believe this tutorial was helpful to you. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comment on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you for coming and see you in the next class. Bye.